And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to From Toys to Trains. I'm Maya. Tonight, I'm going to show everybody, hopefully, if the camera works out and all that, I'm going to show everybody how I'm installing the sidewalk now for my train set. As you can see last week, I ended up showing everybody how I put these ones in, the base for my buildings. And I kind of repeated the same side because over here is going to be the rest of my residential area. Over here is going to be my train station and all my industrial area. But for right now, as you can see, I'll zoom in as I start to do this process so you guys can see what I'm doing. But right now what I did is on this 4 square one right here, I ended up measuring out. I actually went with what they said. They said 3/8 of an inch, and the more I looked at it, let me see here. I'm trying to see where those were. Oh, right here. When I looked at the little lights right here that I have, and I ended up putting them like on the sidewalk, they actually fit right over the street where they're supposed to go. So 3/8 of an inch is the right size. So what I've done so far is I measured out the 3/8 of an inch, and I put my lines going this way on the sidewalk and going this way on the sidewalk. So the next step is what I have to do is I have to tape this off so I don't get like this putty or this paintable texture stuff anywhere all over where I don't want it. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you know that I'm using this green like bingo tape kind of deal, and all I'm doing is I'm just lining this up right with the lines and taping it down. So how am I going to build the sidewalks now? Well, I went to my hobby store again, my art and craft store, and I have this paintable textured paste here. So what I'm going to do is they say you can put it on, and this is nothing but like a painter's spatula kind of deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just come in here. I have the roadway taped also, and the sidewalk taped where I want it to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this paste, and I'm just going to like work it in here like this, and then from here I'm just going to smooth it out over the wood here. And once I get it smooth to where I want to go, I'm just going to take the tip of my knife here, and I'm just going to draw in the lines like this for where the sidewalk is going to go. So let me reposition the camera here, and I will show you how I'm going to now start to build my sidewalk and give you guys an idea as to how you can make this look. So hold on. All right, so now that I've got the camera in place, I'm just going to zoom in here a little bit. Oh, that's a little too much. But let me zoom in here a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And as I'm working on this, hopefully you will be able to see how this is all going to come together. So anyways, I have my paintable texture paint here, and I'm just going to mix it up a little bit. Kind of get some on my knife here. Okay. And this stuff is really, really like putty, kind of real watered down putty, but that's okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in here, and I'm just going to start to fill this in first along the street right here. So it ends up sealing right along the street. So it looks like I have my curb line here. Just like so. And I'll just do a little more. And now when I come to this part here where the boards were joined together, I'm just going to kind of just like level this off and just keep working like this. Just keep pushing it in. And like I say, I'm not too worried about how what it does on the road here or whatever, because you're not going to see that once I get it all done. So let me continue to mix this up a little bit. I think this is just a little too runny. Might have to, yeah. Might have to get down in here and get some of the thicker stuff. But anyways, what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to go over where the line is. Just like this. And I'm just going to fill this in. Now, fill this in like that. And since this is always a ongoing project here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to really worry about like trying to put the lines in. I think I'm just going to paint this and make it look nice. So anyways, what I'm going to do is continue to put this stuff in here like this, and then push this up and over. Like I say, I have to make like a little curb line here, and then when I get to this corner, I'm just gonna kind of work it around the corner here a little bit. So then I'm going to smooth this out, like so. And I'll just take my finger and wipe it off like that so I don't get it all over the place. Again, just taking it, and I'm just going to work it in here. Like so. Give me something to paint on. Also build this up. Okay. So now, as you can see, I'm getting it in here, and I'm just kind of, for right now, I'm just kind of now putting it on a little thicker because I want to, like I say, have a workable texture here, and I just want to get me something that I can paint on in that. Alright. So now, just a little bit more. Alright. So now I'm just going to go this far, but I'm just going to show everybody how I'm going to, like I say, how I'm going to do this. Now that I have this, like I say, in here, I'm just going to kind of cut this out so it makes a straight line with what is going to be my curb here. Okay. Now, the nice part about this stuff is that this stuff can be painted once it dries or while I'm actually doing it. I think, honestly, I'm just going to wait until it completely dries, and then I'm going to paint it the gray, like, walkway color. But now I know a lot of you are probably saying, well, now this looks kind of rough. How am I going to get this to smooth out? Well, let me show you. Let me just get a little bit here. That's what I was afraid of. But anyways, it's only for fun here. Like I say, there's no real mistakes. Just do what you find enjoyable when you're doing something like this. Like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to. I mean, if you want perfection, then do something else. But if you're just looking to have some fun and just having a great time with a hobby, things like that, then so be it. All right. So now, just get a little bit more right here, so you guys can kind of just see this. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is, So I'm going to pause the video, and I am going to go get some water. And what that's going to do is that I'm going to wet the putty knife here, the paint knife, and I'm just going to come back over this, and I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. And like I say, I'm just going to stop right here because I'm going to continue to fill this all in because I still have these ones to do and I still have this to finish. But for video's sake here, I'm just going to show everybody kind of like what I'm doing. So let me put this video on pause, and I will be right back with the water to show you guys how I smooth this out and make this look better. Alright, so now as you can see, I came back in after I had it down like this, and I just took a little bit of water, dunked my knife in like this, and all I did is I just very lightly ended up just smoothing this out, just like that. And what I did is I removed the tape from the side, which gave me a nice straight line for my curb. And now, I'm going to very carefully here, before this stuff dries, I'm going to get this tape up here. And then we'll see how well this turned out to be. Going to remove this piece of the tape here, leave that piece there. So now, as you can see, I got just a little bit of cleanup to do, which I will just run my finger over this. I'm going to actually just take the tool here. I'm just going to scrape off this excess. And then I'm just gonna just fix it a little bit here. Actually, I had a little bit where the tape kind of pulled it up, but no big deal. Just like that. And the same way here, we just bring this down a little bit. And there we are. And there that is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry, and then I'm going to complete this side. I'm going to end up doing the same thing on this side. I'm going to make the L shape and do my walkway. Over here, I'm not going to be too concerned about doing the walkway just yet because this is going to be where my train station is, so there's going to be a driveway here. And then I'll have the walkway here before I have in the industrial area. But, so when you join me here next week, I should have this all painted gray, and it should be just about ready to go then as a sidewalk. And like I say, I'm going to end up filling this in right here, between here and here. I'm just going to get a little bit of the wood in here, and then on each side right here. So, like I say, next week we'll get that painted, and hopefully we will then be ready to install the lights on each side, and I can end up showing everybody how that is going to work and how that is going to come all together. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, watch for that little house on the right-hand side. Hit that subscribe button, and you'll be kept up to date on everything that we're doing on this train board. So until next time, everyone, stay safe out there. Have a great week, and we'll see you Monday right here on From Toys to Trains. Take care, everyone.